Hello, juniors. On behalf of the OPHS School Counseling Department, I want to welcome you back to school for the 2021-22 school year and to your junior college assembly. We hope you had a wonderful summer and are ready to dive right back into the school year. Since we're not able to meet with you in the typical auditorium assembly format that we may all be used to, we created this assembly video as we hope to continue to provide you with the resources needed for your college planning journey. The first item on the college assembly agenda is SCORE. SCORE is a fairly new college management system that we rolled out at Orchard Park High School over the last few years. It's a tool for students, counselors, parents, and colleges in the college search and planning process. While the program may have many bells and whistles, we are only using a few in targeted areas, including tracking the colleges that you may be interested in, signing up for college visits, and general college searches. Later on in the school year, the counselors will do a college planning lesson with you and walk you through the functions of SCORE. We encourage you, however, to log into your SCORE account now and begin exploring colleges. A link to the SCORE website can be found on the school counseling webpage down here at the SCORE icon. Just click Sign In with Google. As a reminder, your login information is the same as your school login. Also, in addition to the desktop version of SCORE, there is an app that you can get as well. Next, we're going to talk about the college admissions factors. There are many things to think about when you're making your college admissions decisions. We are going to break it down into 4 categories. The first category is grades and test scores. Numbers are just one piece of the college admissions puzzle, but certainly one of the more important pieces. 2 important numbers that colleges look at are your grade point average, or you're known as your GPA, and your college entrance exam test scores, such as the SAT or the ACT scores. Your GPA is the cumulative average of all of the courses that you've taken for high school credit. The first GPA that is reported to a college is called your 6th semester GPA, which includes everything from grades 9 through 11, and also includes any classes you took for high school credit in 8th grade. Your junior year grades are the most recent grades a college will see, so really use this year to put your best foot forward. Your test scores, again, such as your SAT and ACT scores, will go into a little bit more depth on these college admissions tests in a later video. The second category is strength of program. Strength of program refers to the rigor of your coursework. For competitive colleges, the motivation for considering rigor is simple. Students who take a challenging course load are more likely to succeed in college. College representatives often ask, is it better for me to take a Regents exam score or a Regents course and get an A, or take an advanced placement course and say get a B minus? They're unlikely to give you a clear answer and often say that they want you to take the most challenging classes that you can be successful in. The third category is letters of recommendation. Many colleges require teacher letters of recommendation. In addition to teacher letters, some of the more competitive colleges require a counselor letter of recommendation. Generally speaking, you will be asking for these at the end of your junior year or the beginning of your senior year. But while you won't be asking right now, try to use this year to continue developing positive relationships with the people that may potentially write a letter for you. Check out on our high school website any information about letters of recommendation right here. And the last category that we're looking at is everything else. This includes all of the other information you may provide on your application. What kind of activities are you involved in? Have you had any leadership positions? Have you done volunteer work or had a part-time job? Did your college essay help you to stand out? Did any family members attend the institution that you're looking at? Have you demonstrated interest in a specific college or school? And sometimes there just may be a little bit of luck involved. Does the marching band need a tuba player, or are you playing on a certain sport team? The next thing we're going to talk about are the college admissions tests, including the SAT, the PSAT, and the ACT. Information for this testing can be found on the high school website looking at the SAT, ACT, and PSAT link. SATs and ACTs. It is important to point out that many college admissions processes have been significantly impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic. Many colleges have temporarily changed their policies on testing and are not requiring the SAT or ACT for current seniors that are in the process of applying. Be sure you know the policies of the school to which you may be applying when you get to that point. That being said, under normal circumstances, most colleges do require a college entrance exam, either the SAT or the ACT. Both are taken equally by colleges. The SAT has a math, a reading, and a writing section. The ACT has an English, math, reading, and science section. Additionally, both have an optional essay writing section. If and when the time comes for you to take the ACT or SAT, we highly encourage that you take the optional writing section, as many colleges may require it. Sometimes a college requires an SAT subject test. This is a test that is in a specific subject area, such as history or a science. These are usually only required for very competitive colleges. Again, under normal circumstances, we would recommend that a first-time student sit for the SAT or ACT in the spring of your junior year. Registering for the May SAT or the June ACT, which are both offered at Orchard Park High School. We will keep you updated with information on how the COVID-19 pandemic is impacting either of these tests. The PSAT. This is a pre-SAT qualifying exam that also goes for the National Merit Scholarship. It is a 2-hour and 45-minute long test, and the sections mirror those of the SAT, including evidence-based reading and writing and math. There is, however, no essay on the PSAT. It is a junior-based test that's an excellent practice for the SAT. It will give you feedback on critical academic skills, and it will generate information to be sent to you from colleges. Students with higher scores may qualify for the National Merit Scholarship. This year, the PSAT will be given at the high school on Saturday, October 16th. Sign up for the PSAT ends on Tuesday, September 14th. So if you have not signed up yet, make sure to get that done as soon as possible. On the morning of the PSAT, make sure you have the following items: your school ID or a personal ID, pencils, a calculator. If you get extended time or other test accommodations, check with your counselor as soon as possible, as special forms need to be filled out. Information for the PSAT can be found here on the website. Next, we are going to cover information on the National Collegiate Athletic Association, better known as the NCAA. Playing a college sport can be an amazing experience for a young adult. If it is your goal to play your sport in college, start by having an honest conversation with your coach about your college athletic goals. The NCAA is an organization that oversees collegiate athletics. If you are a student that wants to play a sport in college, visit their website and familiarize yourself with the NCAA. The link is right here on the school counseling website. There are several requirements to play at the Division I or Division II levels. Students need to take 16 specific core courses, get certain grades, and get certain ACT or SAT scores. There's a chart here on the website that shows the grades and test scores necessary for NCAA eligibility. If you plan on playing D1 or D2 sports, make sure your coach as well as your school counselor know, and make sure that you register online during your junior year. Our role as your counselor is to assist you. Your role is to be aware of the requirements and make sure you are taking the right courses. Look up the 48H, which is a list of Orchard Park High School approved courses on the NCAA website. Not all OPHS courses count towards NCAA. These include drama, media analysis, American Cultural and Media Studies, sports literature, and fundamentals of algebra. Though you may still choose to take these courses as electives, please do familiarize yourself with the NCAA website. Practice your NCAA GPA calculation by using these worksheets. If you don't know something, please ask your counselor. The next section is about college visits. We encourage all students to visit the colleges to which they may be applying. Colleges offer many different visit opportunities for prospective students. Currently, due to the pandemic, some colleges are only offering virtual opportunities. However, check back to their website and their Office of Admission for specific details. Virtual college visits to Orchard Park High School. This section talks about how many college representatives may visit the Orchard Park School District each fall to meet our students. These meetings are with Orchard Park students only. They are customized just for you. Students from other schools will not be in attendance. When you meet with these reps, not only are you learning about their schools, but you are meeting with the person who most likely will be one of the readers of your application, and you're demonstrating interest in that particular school. Demonstrated interest is a term you may have heard us use in previous assemblies and at your junior appointment. We will talk more about that in a few minutes. We highly encourage you to meet with representatives of schools to which you may apply. Again, due to the pandemic, college visits will be virtual this year, as most colleges are not physically sending out admissions counselors, and many high schools are limiting visitors into their building. Virtual visits will occur after the school day starting at 2 p.m. on Mondays through Thursday. You can find more information on the website and sign up for these visits on your SCORE account. Demonstrated interest. Next, we're going to talk about what this means. This is a factor that many colleges do consider when making admissions decision. It is the degree to which you show a college that you're actually interested in their school. There are many ways that you can demonstrate interest in a college. Some are talking to representatives when they visit our school, whether they are in person or virtual, talking to representatives at a college fair, again, whether it be virtual or in person, attending informational sessions, and as colleges start to reopen their campuses to the public and make in-person tours available, this is yet another way to demonstrate your interest and also see if the campus is a right fit for you. Next, we're going to move on to the scholarship opportunities. There are many opportunities here at the high school. You can find these here on the high school counseling website underneath scholarships. Most scholarships are for seniors in the process of applying to college. So this is just a preview for you to see where this information is available. National scholarships, as we take a look, national scholarships mean anyone can apply if they meet the criteria. College-specific scholarships mean that the scholarship is awarded by a particular college, but you must go to that college to receive it. And finally, local scholarships are generally offered only to Orchard Park High School students. Every senior will get this information about the local scholarship program. For a sneak peek, you can see the listing of local scholarships here on the website. These change very little year to year, so you can again take a look and see what was offered to this upcoming school year. Your junior appointment. Each spring, every junior will have a junior appointment. The counselors will meet with a junior individually during a study hall period to discuss your post-high school plans. We will give you a lot of information about the college application process, and also for those of you who do not plan to go to college after high school. We will discuss other options such as going into the world of work, the military, trade schools, or 2-year college options. We're happy to have your parents join us at your junior appointment. However, when we're doing those appointments at the end of March, please let your counselor know if your parent does plan to attend. Online presence and social media. Next, we're going to talk about your online presence. Make good decisions and use common sense when using social media. Many college admissions offices and future employers review students' online presence when making a decision. It does extend even after that admissions process or hiring process. It unfortunately becomes commonplace to hear stories on the news about students whose offers have been rescinded due to inappropriate online posts or behavior. The school counseling webpage. Throughout this entire video, we have shown you many pages that can be useful to your college planning and beyond on the high school counseling website. We encourage you to browse through these pages on a regular basis as they are updated regularly and can answer many of your questions. As our calendar gets updated throughout the year, we will post college and career-related events on this website, so please do check back. We hope that you found the information in the college assembly helpful and informative. If you have specific questions, please reach out to your counselor. As always, we are here to help and help you to prepare for your journey beyond Orchard Park High School. Listed are the counselors in House 1, House 2, and House 3. Please do feel free to go up and talk with them. Thank you very much for your attention today. Have a great rest of the school year.